Hi guys, I'm Karen and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing my September wrap up. First up is Queen of Shadows by Sarah J Maas. Now this was my most anticipated release of this year so far. I love the Throne of Glass series and I was so looking forward to it. So yeah, quite predictably I've gave this 5 out of 5 stars. I really loved the new characters that were being introduced. I loved how some characters that were introduced in Era of Fire got to meet each other. Aylin's become such a badass. So yeah, this is a wonderful continuation of this series and I can't wait to read the 5th book. Just give it to us. Please, Sarah, just please. Please. Next up is Vengeance Road by Erin Bowman. Now, I've never read a YA Western before, so this was the first for me. But can we just first of all say how pretty this cover is? So this is about Kate, who wants revenge for the death of her pa, who was murdered by a gang of vicious outlaws. So she goes off into the desert searching for them and to kill them all. The way I say it probably doesn't sound that good, but seriously, this was a fun read. It has a very strong voice as well, which I really appreciated. It really gets you into the whole Western setting really easily. So yeah, I give this 5 out of 5 stars as well. Next on my list is The Library at Momchar by Scott Hawkins. I got this book from that galley and I thought it was going to be like a YA fantasy, very interesting, about lost gods and a library with all the knowledge of the universe in it. Well, it is about that, but it's definitely not a YA book. This is one of the most bloody and gory books I've ever read. If you're a bit squeamish, I don't really recommend it. If you can handle some blood and guts going everywhere, then I definitely recommend it. It's such an original story. It has a massive twist at the end that I did not see coming. So yeah, I really enjoyed it, even though it's not exactly the kind of read I usually do. So I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. After that bit of a horror, gory things, I read 1,000 Nights by E.K. Johnston. Also got the copy from Nat Galley. Now this book has been unfavorably compared to The Wrath and the Dawn quite often, which is why I read it before I read Wrath. I thought it was very charming. The only problem I had with it was that it didn't feel very memorable to me. The fact that only Lomel Kin is named made it hard for me to connect to the characters. But I did enjoy the story overall. I thought the language was great, so I gave it 3.5 stars out of 5. Next up was Snow Like Ashes by Sarah Rash. A review will be coming shortly once I get the video done. I gave this 4 out of 4 stars. First of all, I want to say the magic system in this is awesome. I love the whole setup of the different kingdoms, with there being 4 seasons and 4 rhythm kingdoms. Sarah Rash knows how to do a bit of world building, people. She really does. I'm also really excited because the second book in the series, Ice Like Fire, is coming out very soon, so I can't wait to read that and see how this story continues. And lastly, I also read The Martian by Andy Weir. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. I really enjoyed it. Now this book has been recommended to me by everybody, seriously. My colleagues, people at Waterstones, random people on the internet. Everybody was like, read it. And with the movie coming out, I really wanted to read it before watching the film. And I'm just happy I did. Some people online have said that they found Mark Watney to be too funny, considering he's stranded on Mars. But for me to see the whole trauma of his situation, you have to read between the lines. Because in my opinion, nobody can survive that kind of situation unless you keep going and just try to make light of your situation and make the best out of it, which this book really did. I'm not a very sciencey person, so I did appreciate that there was a lot of science explanation, but it didn't seem to be too technical so that I could kind of follow what was going on. All in all, I really enjoyed it, so I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. So that was it for this month. I hope you enjoyed. Leave a comment down below if you've read any of the books I've read this month. And don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye bye.